And Sean Diddy Combs waking up behind bars again this morning while he was acquitted of the most serious charges against him. The music mogul was found guilty on 2 others. And despite pleas from his team of attorneys, the judge denied bail while he awaits sentencing. So we want to bring in legal affairs journalist Meghann Cuniff this morning. Meghann, thanks very much for joining me. I know you've covered and monitored many celebrity cases. Now, the Diddy team called the verdict a great victory. Was it, though?
Yes, overall, I would say it is a great victory. Some people are saying they're acting a little too bravado when he does have 2 convictions and a sentencing to deal with. But when he was looking at life in prison, and now it looks like the most that he could get is 5 years or the 63 months in prison that prosecutors have said is the maximum in the range they're looking at. I think that's overall a great victory for him.
I really thought, Meghann, yesterday that the judge would release him before his sentencing, but instead the judge decided to keep him behind bars before his sentencing hearing. Do you think that is a possible indicator that he could see an actual prison sentence, not just perhaps time served?
I do think he's definitely looking at a prison sentence, and the judge's comments really indicate that he is not favorable to Diddy on this, that he even cited some of Combs's attorney's own words in the closing argument where they admitted that he was violent with Cassie and that he committed acts of domestic violence. They said, or the judge said, that shows he's a danger to the community. However, the judge's decision was really driven by the fact that federal law requires that somebody who is convicted of the charges he was convicted of stays incarcerated. So under that, he felt obligated, but he did make clear that he feels Combs is a danger to the community.
Oh, that's really interesting. And then this morning, any indication on why the jury acquitted him on those 3 other charges, especially the most serious racketeering conspiracy?
We have not seen that. We have not heard from the jury, but for a lot of people who watched the trial, including me, they felt like the racketeering charge was kind of a stretch, that the idea that Combs acted in coherence with his co-conspirators just wasn't there. And some people, some prosecutors who've charged RICO cases before thought that the idea of charging only him kind of undermined the idea of a criminal organization. Some people are wondering if that perhaps distracted from the trafficking charges, but the defense also put up a lot of evidence against the trafficking charges to show that the women were actually willing participants.
All right, Meghann Cuniff, thank you so much for your insight. We really appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you for having me.